I'm Scott from Bartlow's Barbecue, and today we're doing an unboxing of the Kamado Joe Junior. Let me just say, big things come in small packages. I can't wait to get this thing unboxed and show you the inside, so stay tuned and we'll get right into it. Well, I was so excited when I got the news from Kamado Joe that they were sending me a Joe Junior. In full transparency, I partner with Kamado Joe as an ambassador through different social media platforms, but I don't make any commission from talking about or cooking on Kamado Joe's. I was cooking on Kamado Joe's long before I became affiliated with them more formally. But again, in full transparency, I do have a partnership with them, but I don't make commission off of them or make anything from Kamado Joe. And so I just get to enjoy purchasing products and also occasionally receiving some things, and this is one of those items. And so if you watch one of my previous videos of why I sold all my Kamado Joes, you would have learned, and if you haven't watched it, definitely check out that video here. You'll learn that I saved up money by selling all my Kamado Joes I had before to buy a big Joe 3, and that's coming. So be sure to subscribe to see the unboxing of that video. But in the meantime, I get to enjoy the Joe Junior once again, and I've been cooking on this for a long time, previous Joe Junior, so I cannot wait. I've been 2 or 3 months without a Kamado, and I have got my Kamado envy. I'm ready to get back to it again. So that's what we're gonna do. So thank you, Kamado Joe, and more importantly, thank you to all of you that watch. If it wasn't for you in this community and other communities on the different social media platforms, opportunities like this would not even be possible. So thank you. So again, we're gonna dive right into this and start unboxing. Looks like we found a few helpers. This is Faith and May, my daughters. You've seen them in different videos before, and it's been a while since they've been on the channel. So we thought there's no better way to get help to unbox this. We're gonna do a fast forward portion right now where we're gonna use some scissors, some box cutters on my hand, and open this box, show you what's inside. So here in a moment, we'll do a fast forward and show you what it looks like inside. So stay tuned. So I hope you enjoyed our special guest to help do that fast forward unboxing using box knives, scissors, lifting this off. I dumped all the trash inside. There's 2 wood pieces that are very sturdy in the bottom and the top, allowing me to sit this on top of it, so nothing to be concerned about. What's in the box, it comes in its stand. It comes with the manual, the ash tool, the ash catcher, and the vent here. And those are, and then the grill grate grabber. Those are extra things that came in the box as well. As we open this up, it's very nicely insulated with things. It's got all the remaining accessories, the grill grate, the heat deflector, the firebox, and all those things. So I'm gonna see you back here in a moment and bring you in closer and set the inside up, and then we'll talk about the whole setup here. All right, friends, we've opened up the Kamado and see what's inside. It's got multiple pieces. The first thing I did was I vacuumed everything out that had that little junk in it, so make sure when we do our first burn, it's all clean. The first is your firebox bowl. And it's got holes for oxygen, for great airflow. And then I went ahead and installed the ash catcher on that. And what you want to do is kind of gently lower this and then make sure that the opening is also the opening with your ash drawer. So you want to center this in your Kamado the best you can. That is the first piece, is the firebox. Then we've got the next piece of the firebox. It sits on top. We want the dashes and the indentions. There's 3 indentions to be facing like it's a diamond. At the top of the diamond is on the back of the Junior. And then the next setup is the grill grate with the 10-inch stone for the heat deflector, and then also the grill grate. And so we're going to make sure this is lined up in those notches. And then what you'll notice on the grill grate, it has an opening for adding charcoal when you're doing direct grilling. But when you do the diamond setup, it sets it up perfectly. You're able to put that grill grate on perfectly and then have access to that. So now I'm gonna shut this, show you how to install the top of the control tower. All right, so this next part I probably could have just kept you on camera because it's really this simple. It's already got a band around it and you literally just kind of bring this down. And if you have a little soft hammer, you can kind of gently move that down. But for the most part, it is in there. But if you just kind of wiggle it in there, make sure it's centered, you are good to go. And on a later video, because I've been cooking on a Kamado Joe Junior for a few years now, I've got some upgrades I'm going to do. So stay tuned for that video showing you some modifications and updates that I'm going to do to this in a future video. But it's really that simple and you're set to go. This opens and closes. So I am enjoying that. Now it's time to do a first burn. So stay tuned. We'll throw in some KJ charcoal in here, lump charcoal, and just get this up to temperature just to do a first burn and see how it does. All right, friends, we have finished up the first burn here where we've set in Kamado Joe Big Block XL right in here, letting it go until it gets white hot. We got some flames going. Use my grill blazer grill torch, lit this thing up in 60 seconds and got a white hot flame. And if you're interested, this is how I light my solo stove and all my charcoal grills. You can get 10% off by using the code Bartlow. But this is it. We're gonna let it run for 45 minutes to an hour, get it up to 300 degrees, and then kind of shut it down, let it go to get that initial burn in. So I hope this video was helpful, showing you what this looks like. Go ahead and set this in here now that we've got this all set up, and let it run. Shut it down. And again, I hope this kind of video of unboxing of what a Joe Junior looks like, but there's all sorts of things you can do on here. I have cooked whole chicken, spatchcock. I've done half briskets, flats, chicken wings. I've done all sorts of stuff on here. And it's pretty endless of what you can do unless you want bigger cuts of meat. So again, from my backyard to yours, less hate, more love, good barbecue. Till next time.